Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I thought it would be fun to do a little my small business goals for 2021. I know I'm a little late to this trend because a lot of people did this in January, but as I'm just starting my YouTube channel, I kind of want to set some goals and maybe evaluate and make a video every month to show how I'm progressing on those goals. So I thought that would be fun. I hope you'll watch this video. If you're new here, it would mean the world to me if you would like, subscribe, and comment video ideas you have below. But I'll just get right into the video. So I wrote down some goals that I know I want to set for myself for 2021, but I definitely see throughout the year new goals being set in different areas as I continue to grow. So this is definitely bound to change. Just gotta roll with it sometimes, but I did set some goals that I know will stay the same, but hopefully I can knock them out and set a bigger goal in that same area. But I'll go ahead and get right into it because I'm going to probably make a new video every month, like updating myself. This is really for myself to see how much I can grow and progress over time. I'm definitely new to YouTube, so one of my goals is to get more comfortable in front of the camera and probably stop looking at the viewfinder and look at the actual camera. Sorry if you can notice that, but I'm definitely going to be working on that. So the first few goals are definitely a lot of numbers, which I hate going by numbers because it's social media. Like, numbers can always change, and sometimes numbers like don't really matter. I don't know. But they do at the same time. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. But I set some numbers goals. So I'm going to go ahead and say what those are. So, and I'll say like where I'm at. So for YouTube, I just started a couple weeks ago. I only have 10 subscribers, but my goal for the end of the year is to get 1,000 subscribers. That seems pretty big, but I also think I can really do it if I stay consistent. It's definitely going to be something I have to work for though. So I'm really excited about that one, and I really hope that I can do it, but we will see. I'm also going to try to not be so hard on myself with these goals. If I don't reach them, but I know I tried really hard, then that's okay. But I do want to try really hard on all of these. The next numbers goal is Instagram. Recently I had to start a new Instagram page because my old one, I don't know what happened with it, but it just got really weird. I had like 1,200 subscribers. I had 1,200 followers, and I was getting like 5 likes on a post. I think that I like got off of it for so long and I stopped posting that it just kind of went down in the dumps, and I just didn't see myself being able to build that back up. So I started fresh, and I'm consistently posting on there. Right now I only have 22 followers, but my goal for the end of the year is 1,000 followers, which I think is very doable, but I am trying to set realistic goals. So I'm really hoping to hit 1,000 followers on Instagram. If you want to go follow me on there, it's at shopchoosejoy. So I think that one's doable, but we'll see. The next numbers one, primarily I started this business on Facebook. That's where I do most of my sales. I go live on Facebook and all that stuff. Right now I have 2,330 likes on Facebook, and my goal for the end of the year is 5,000 likes. The way I'm like working towards that is every week I go live and I do a weekly giveaway. So if you're not following my Facebook page, you definitely should be, because I give away something new every week. It's either something that I made that I'm loving, or it's something that I've just seen out and about and I use a lot. So I wanted to give it away. Like, I gave away some Starbucks cups as my first giveaway, but yeah, so definitely if you want to join me over on Facebook, I do weekly giveaways, but that is how I'm trying to grow my page over on Facebook, because I guess I can also talk about how I'm trying to reach these goals. Next is I do have my own website, which is www.shopchoosejoy.com, but I also sell on Etsy because I think Etsy just brings like a whole new crowd that you just can't reach on your own, in my opinion. So I am on Etsy as well. I have 195 sales, which I only have 11 listings, which is not, I don't think that's how many you're supposed to have if you want to excel on Etsy. So I have 195 sales now. This is a big goal, but I think I can do it. My goal is to have 5,000 Etsy sales by the end of the year. And the way I'm going to do that is by setting another goal of having 500 listings on Etsy by the end of the year. Because right now I only have 11. and I need to take Etsy more seriously because I have over 300 things listed on my personal website. So I just need to start listing them on Etsy as well, and I think that they will possibly do well. I'm really hoping for that, and I love making earrings, so I am going to try to make a ton of earrings and start listing them, but I also am really trying to only make earrings that I love and would purchase myself. I always try to make my earrings in the $8 to $12 range with free shipping, so hopefully I can hit that goal on Etsy. I know that's a huge one. That is one of my kind of unrealistic goals on here, but I had to set one just so I have some go get 'em motivation for something like that. Next is I would love to sell to all 50 states. I've already sold to Hawaii and Alaska, which I feel like are kind of the difficult ones to get to, but I moved out of my parents' house and I still need to bring this over, but I have a cork board cut out of the United States, and I had little pins that I would stick in each state that I sold to, so I need to get that and bring it over here. So I hope this number is right, but I think I've sold to 22 states. By the end of the year, I would love to sell to all 50 states. I can definitely like update that next video with what states I've sold to, because I think that's really interesting, which states I've sold to and how common it is to sell to people in that state. Okay, so that's kind of all of my numbers goals. I'll try to like put those down in the description, like where I'm at. I like love percentages, so maybe I'll put like, hey, I'm like for YouTube, I've got 10 subscribers. My goal is 1,000. I think I'm 1% of the way there. I'll have to double check that math. I'll have to double check that math, but I will insert in the little description box like, hey, I'm 1% of my way to the YouTube goal, because I love watching people try to reach their goals and seeing where they're at and how they're progressing from month to month, which is how I'm going to update it. But that's all the numbers goals. Next are some other big goals that I've set for myself that I want to do this year, so I'll go ahead and list those off. Right now I'm working with a Glowforge. I love my Glowforge laser, but it's not the best, I think. I can definitely do a full review of my Glowforge. It has carried me through 2 years and it does everything that I need, but I want to upgrade to be able to do cups, and I want something that runs a little faster, maybe burns a little less. Don't get me wrong, I love my Glowforge so much. I just think that there might be better machines out there that are a little more expensive. So my first goal is I want to upgrade my laser. The Glowforge was amazing as a beginner. The software is like so user-friendly, so I'm kind of nervous about that jump, but I probably won't be upgrading my laser until like September-ish. I definitely want to do it before the Christmas season, but I am getting married in May, so I don't want to get too much on my plate. Next is I would love to start wholesaling my earrings to boutiques. I've kind of done something like this in the past with a boutique in Kentucky, but I would love to start offering that to boutiques all over. If they want to sell my earrings, definitely doing like a wholesale price for them, because I would love to see Choose Joy into storefronts. So that's my next goal, is to get into some storefronts. I could definitely do that around my hometown. We have lots of boutiques and small shops. I just need to go put myself out there and talk to them and see if they would be interested. Next is I would like to start a blog, because while I love selling things, I also love the process of making things, and I love teaching people how to make things. I'm definitely not an expert in any kind of sense, but usually I can figure it out, so I think that would be fun to kind of post about how I'm figuring out how I'm making all that kinds of different things. That's kind of what I'm doing on this YouTube channel with the DIYs, but I think that doing a blog would be a whole different lane to go down with Pinterest and stuff, because sometimes people don't like watching videos, so I think that would be really fun. I remembered a few more goals that I didn't write down, but I wanted to add to this video, so I'm going to insert this little snippet right here. One of my goals is to be way more prepared for Christmas. You can't see, but I'll definitely do a craft room tour. I have a bunch of boxes from the Dollar Tree set up on my bookshelf over here that I want to fill with Christmas earrings, scrubbies, all that kind of stuff, so that when Christmas time comes, I'm not scrambling to get stuff ready for craft shows and stuff, because I love doing craft shows. I just love those so much. I literally did one every weekend of December. So I want to be way more prepared for Christmas. I can definitely show y'all how I'm doing that, but that is another one of my goals. And then the last little snippet goal that I want to add is I want to be more organized. Y'all are seeing a very small portion of my office. It is an absolute disaster, and I think that causes me like a lot of anxiety when I come in here to work. So I definitely want to get more organized. So last goal is to be more confident in my work. I let myself beat myself up too much. I'm very much a perfectionist, but I think that is needed in the work that I do to make sure that all of my earrings and signs and stuff are perfect for my customers. But I want to not be so hard on myself and be a little more confident in what I'm making, because I think that will allow me to be more confident on camera for YouTube and for Facebook Lives. So that's kind of like a personal goal, but it also relates to my business. I just want to be more confident in myself, maybe get a little more self-worth. But yeah, that's pretty much all my goals for 2021. Again, I know I'm late for this trend, but I thought it would be really fun to do this and then to check in each month. So I'm gonna like name this March goal settings or March goal check-in, and then I'll do one every month, probably like the first week of each month. I don't know, we'll see. But I hope you'll subscribe down below and follow along on my little journey with this small business. But I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and remember to always choose joy. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next video.